You know what? I just want to. Can I every fucking time? You know what? Can we start it like this? Can we get ratchet one time? Cause this is episode 8, and we got the great in the motherfucking building. My boys in the building. See, they trying to play me, bro. They trying to play me. Why they trying to play me?
I don't know. That shit rock though.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Fuck the Bluetooth. I need that shit. No Bluetooth. Cause I don't like how they try to play me.
Right.
We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You see, when shit go left, we go right. We get real ratchet on the Double Cup series. This is episode 8. We talk our shit.
I be wishing nigga Willie come up missing if he tried and I'm silent. So when you get to respect me, and yeah. This is my shit right here though. Oh, I got a bad chick, but she do what I say. So I'm running bands up, fell in love with the pesos. I was a bad kid, I ain't fuck with no Legos. They call me ratchet, not like the truth with the Draco.
Hold on. Cause niggas don't know. Cause niggas might hear that shit.
There's a whole bunch of shit in that.
But I'm saying niggas really might hear that shit and be like, damn, this nigga Rome is a rapper.
Right.
But that's not even really what the fuck is going on. You listen, not bad for a DJ on all platforms, right fucking now, all of them. Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spin Rilla nigga, all that shit. If you ain't got that shit, then you bugging the fuck out. Listen, the Double Cup series, episode 8, where we drinking irresponsible, we talking reckless. And this week, we getting ratchet for show. I got my boy from back home, you feel me? Ratchet Rome in the fucking building. How you feeling, bro?
Appreciate you for having me.
Always, bro. You in Houston for the week, how you feeling?
I'm in Houston for the weekend, feeling good out the mimosas. Got the tequila.
Feeling great, see?
So I'm feeling great.
So what you normally got in your cup, like on a great, I'm talking about like this is a great day, you know it's a day party popping off, you feel me? You waking up ready to drink, you waking up hitting the chat like take a shot right now, what you drinking?
Usually I drink Duck.
Okay.
I drink Duck like Douce, something like that, Henny.
Okay.
You know, that's how I usually go, but when it get down to it, I drink really anything though.
That's okay. So you be with the mixing?
I'm cool with going with the flow for real. Like I'm cool with the mixing too. Like if somebody like they got the light, I got Duck with me, I'm drinking light too.
You gonna drink? See, and that's dangerous. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think that's a myth.
Proceed with.
I think that's a myth.
You wait.
I think that's a myth.
You gotta be shitting me, bro. You telling me that mixing dark liquor and light liquor is good?
I think that's
you good
out your head because if you was gonna get drunk, you was gonna get drunk regardless. I don't think that.
But that's just like, but you know, sometimes like, okay, because since you think that's a myth, people say that you can only drink champagne with tequila. Like if you try to drink champagne and Hennessy, it'll make you sick or make your stomach hurt.
I ain't know about that one.
Okay, but see, they be having Henny mimosas out here.
Yeah, they do. So.
I'm not gonna hold you. If you in Houston, Texas, or you come to Houston, Texas, Lost and Found, they got some shit called a Golden Cadillac, and it actually has dark liquor and light liquor in it, and it's topped off with Grand Marnier. That's some spicy shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. The first time I ever had it had me fucked up.
I ain't gonna try that though.
Yeah, nah, definitely gotta tap into that shit. Listen, whatever you doing, just know that we fucking drinking. We outside this summer.
We outside, for sure.
Vaccinated or not vaccinated, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm outside. I don't give a flying fuck, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, you gotta live. Like,
you do.
Yeah.
Listen, ladies, City Girls is down 100. Y'all down 100 at this point.
We down by about
at this point, it's looking bad because between Derek Jackson's wife and Sweetie and Quavo, I don't really know who's worse. And this is the reason why. This is why I don't trust bitches now.
Wow, what's up? I don't really know too much about the Derek Jackson situation.
Okay, well I'm gonna break it down for you.
Give me that.
For y'all who don't know, Derek Jackson is a relationship guru. He writes books on healthy relationships and how to maneuver through marriages and to gain a healthy relationship if you're not in one.
Oh wow.
So. Long story short, he cheated on his wife. Okay. And then he comes out with a video with his wife sitting next to him like, yeah, I cheated and I should have never did that. But we a team and we working together. Okay. But the video seemed very staged. It was very much, I couldn't understand why he had on like a sweater vest, like he was going to an interview, and then she had on a bonnet.
I think I seen the video.
I couldn't understand it. And then she came out with another video saying like, oh, I didn't come to play dress up. This is the helmet of salvation. She's from a her bonnet.
Oh wow.
She's out of pocket. Oh. I don't like how you try to rope God into your bullshit.
She tried to just make
she
just made an excuse.
And you talking about, she said we are in an emotional warfare. She had on an army green shirt. This is live fucking comedy.
She forced that.
She definitely forced it. And this is the thing with black people don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah,
if you're not being real, you're not being true. Real niggas gonna be able to see it.
Right.
Then you got Saweetie, right? Unwarranted, gets on social media. I deserve better. I don't have to go through this. I'm a great woman. Nobody asked you a motherfucking
That's how that
thing.
went down.
Yeah, she was on Respectfully Justin.
Yeah, I seen that.
And then after the episode dropped,
then she started turning up on it.
Yeah, and I was just confused because I'm like, at the end of the day, if you never brought it up, nobody would have known about your relationships.
Right.
But do you feel like we as consumers, we give a fuck too much about celebrity relationships?
I think people do put it on like a pedestal too much. Like when they say goals, that's one thing. That's one thing. But like when people try to be like, oh, I'm gonna be like them. Like you don't even know these people. So
Correct.
how you want to be like how their relationship is, you don't even know. And Saweetie be talking a lot of like, she be talking her shit like, I want a nigga to provide a burden for me. Like that's not everybody's bracket.
But see, I have an issue with that because I have an issue with that. Because I watched the interview and I really couldn't agree on a lot of the shit that she was saying. You basically saying that the only way you gonna spoil your nigga is if your nigga is spoiling you, or if he spoils you first. Right. And I feel like that is how gender roles and relationships were started, because it's just expected that a man is supposed to show up, or a dominant figure is supposed to show up and provide, because that's what society tells us to do. But if I was never in a relationship with you, if I was never with you, if you were never attached to me, you would have to provide for yourself regardless.
Anyway.
So for me, it's just, I just think that women are better liars.
I agree.
I think they're just really good liars.
I think sometimes they get too caught up in like a guy got to do this, a nigga got to do this shit, but at the end of the day, you should be able to provide for yourself. You should be able to have your own shit, because when you get to the point where a nigga doing everything for you, he can easily tell you get up out of here.
Exactly.
He's doing everything. You just a bill.
Especially if the pussy is mediocre.
Right.
Now you definitely cannot be coming in the spot.
I'm paying for all this, and then that's the case too. Like, nah.
Right. I'm doing all of this, and you want to get home and do missionary.
And I'm settling.
Okay. Right. At this point, I'm settling. It's not even you. I hate when, because this is the thing. Ain't shit niggas gonna always have bitches. I'm gonna be honest with you, cause ain't shit niggas fuck good. I'ma just keep it a beam with you. Niggas who fuck good are never gonna be without bitches. Just like bitches who got good pussy are never gonna be without niggas. But I gotta tell you, broke bitches don't deserve no dick at all.
I agree with that.
Broke bitches do not deserve no dick.
I know that's right.
At all. Yeah, I can't.
I know that's right.
I can't. Y'all bank account, it barely equals up to $25 with all 4 of your accounts combined. And you want somebody to pay for a $50 hookah.
Right. You
don't even have $50.
Right. I hate that. Like coming to the club with no money in your pocket, that's a no-no. See,
why are you here? If you didn't have no funds to be here, then why are you here?
So that's a gamble. You going out expecting.
They came to play you. They came to play you. They were trying to play you.
But the thing is though, it be niggas that be simping out, be doing that shit.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I become cool. Like
niggas is gonna do it first.
Right. It's a nigga that will pay, or I'm gonna get her hair done, nails done, and just to take her out on a date. Like it's niggas doing that shit.
That's
so
a fact.
That's why people gonna keep asking for that shit. Cause you feel me.
You also need to know the type of nigga that you fucking with.
There you go.
If you knew from up front, he's not the nigga that get your hair done and take you on a date. Please do not go.
Don't switch up.
Don't fuck with Rome saying. Do not go to your nigga and be like, so Rome said that you need to get my nails done, my hair done, my feet done, and then you need to take me on a date. That nigga's gonna look at you crazy. You wanna know why? Because your nails and your feet are never done.
Right.
They're not even never done on a regular day.
Right.
Now you want somebody to pay for you, and that's the issue.
That's
you gotta
right there.
stay within your tax bracket.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you
stay within your tax bracket.
do for yourself, then all right. Now you kind of like you going back on what you would do for yourself. Then you using the motherfucker.
See?
I don't like that shit.
And we ain't fucking with it. So I got a question for you. Do you feel like women's intuition is real, or they're just psychopaths? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's 90% psychopath, 10%. It's not even women's intuition. I think it's just intuition in life.
In general.
In general. I don't think it has nothing to do with being a woman.
Yeah, I agree. Cause like at the end of the day, you know, like you should know when somebody really fucking with you. When you forcing shit, or you know, like they intention not really all the way there with you, then I feel like you know when somebody not really fucking with you. So that's not intuition.
So
that's common sense.
See?
You know when somebody not really fucking with you, and you know when they doing something behind your back. Like you got that feeling. So that's like regular intuition. I don't know about the women intuition.
I feel like women are psychopaths. Like in real life. That's why I say it's 90% crazy. It's 10% logic. It's past toxic.
Oh yeah.
It's real life mental facility.
Yeah, like okay.
Like you need fucking, like you just looking at her like whenever you done.
Right.
Whenever you're done, I'm gonna tell you why. Because they create scenarios in their head. Niggas don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
If a nigga come to me and say, oh, I seen your shorty doing X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna be like, oh, what's up with this? This nigga said blah, blah, blah. We're gonna have a convo about it. That's it, because I wasn't there.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I got a situation with you.
Right.
And what do I look like? Like, I feel like that's messy. Even if that's my man. Like, that kind of creates a divide.
Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, on some shit. But see, women, they don't do that. They want to come to the source when they believe that they have an answer.
Right. When they develop the answer on their own.
On their own. Okay. With nothing else other than them and their homegirls and their phone.
Right.
This is the only way that they got this. her homegirls and her motherfucking phone.
Right, yeah.
Then you want to come to me and say, and you better not lie. But you already, but you already know the truth, right?
You better not lie.
I could have sworn you already had it figured out.
Right, you know. So why? It's not a lie.
It's not. But see, I will say this. I feel like if you're gonna go to somebody and you're gonna ask them a question, then be willing to accept their answer. Like, please don't come with me no bullshit. You ask me, did I do something? I say no. Now you talking about yes, you did.
Well, no, you did. Like, why you ask me if you already know in your head?
Now I'm pissed. Now the conversation is over.
Right, you gave me an option. Mad. You gave me an option. I chose my option. You ain't like what I choose. Yeah, there you go.
Let me say something.
That's a good point for me.
Bitches with white sheets don't have these type of issues.
White sheets?
Because I heard that bitches with white sheets got the best pussy.
Now you might be on to something.
And see, I'm telling you, if that bitch got white sheets, that shit is A1.
You might be on.
And it hit every time too.
You might be on.
And it hit every single time too.
That's that.
Bro,
they gotta keep the motherfuckers clean.
But see, and I was gonna say that because as a woman, you know, it can get real crazy. Right. At any moment, shit could just really go left. So if you confident enough to have white sheets, and I'm talking about on a regular basis.
Right, like that's your shit.
Yeah, like that's your shit. That's not even no fancy shit.
On a regular white sheets, you right.
Yeah, because it's almost like hotel pussy. Right. It's like hotel pussy at home.
Yeah, because the hotel, you fuck with the hotel, you know the white sheets on the hotel, you know everything clean on the given.
That's what I'm saying.
So you ain't got to think about anybody that been there before because they white sheets.
I'm telling you. But see, now y'all bitches with with the black sheets.
See,
now y'all bitches with the black sheets.
Yeah, now that's a different story.
Let me tell you something. You're nasty.
You got something to hide.
You do, and you are hiding it. You are hiding. You don't have anything to hide. You are hiding this shit.
Because them
bitches with black sheets let people fuck in their bed.
They done been through some shit on them sheets, and they said, I might not wash them bitches today.
Bitches, I'm telling you, bro, bitches with black sheets let people fuck on their bed.
You might be on this.
I'm telling you what I know.
You on this bitch preaching.
I'm trying to put niggas on so they know when you come to our house. Now look. Now some of these bitches got silk sheets.
Silk.
Some of these bitches like silk sheets.
I like silk though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's high class right there. That's not even just good pussy.
That's grown and sexy right there.
Right, that's a real woman. That's not even a little girl. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. In college, I used to go crazy for the jersey sheets. Cause they was soft like a t-shirt.
Okay.
That's childish. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. But I was in college, so I didn't give a fuck. I was in college, I damn sure didn't give a fuck. This shit was $20 from Target. Shit to me.
Everybody had the Target sheets.
Yeah, everybody had the Target sheets or the Walmart sheets. Everybody.
Everybody had.
And you gotta get the twin XL. Do not get the twin. That twin shit is not going. It's gonna make it just to the bottom, and it's not gonna go
snug and shit.
All the way over.
Forcing it to get it on the mouth.
And that's what I'm saying. But see,
you're right.
Okay, I gotta ask you, cause you real ratchet.
Yeah.
But you been ratchet.
Yeah. So
what's better, ratchet pussy or college pussy? I gotta know.
Damn.
And see, ratchet college pussy, that's just a whole nother ballgame.
I'm gonna go towards college because they carry themselves. If you in college, 9 times out of 10 you carry yourself a certain way.
Okay.
So you can get ratchet at the time. 9 times out of 10 you can get ratchet.
Yeah.
But you on some different shit. You trying to be grown. So you feel me? Usually grown people do grown shit. That ratchet shit come with unnecessary bullshit.
It do.
Childish ass games. I mean, you can get that shit in college too, but I'm gonna just go towards the college though.
I feel like, but see.
Cause you're on the path. If I was in college, I would prefer.
I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I went to Houston, and it's really no disrespect.
Oh, shit.
I know it's probably gonna sound disrespectful, but it's not.
Shit.
I started meeting a lot of people that wasn't in college, or like that had never been to college.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, y'all mindset is a lot different
than
like women. Even if I was to talk to a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old, woman that was in college right now versus
college.
a girl that just graduated from high school and she just got a job. Like you said, they're gonna carry themselves in a different way. Cause see, college bitches learn easy. I don't know. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dig me a regular bitch. Fuck y'all college bitches.
Right.
Cause I don't like how y'all figure shit out so fast. I don't like how you figure it out.
They come to conclusions
Cause when I be dating a shorty that's really from Baltimore, or like if I fuck with a shorty that's really from Baltimore, it ain't really that much to figure out because it's like we live in two separate lives. Like the past don't really intertwine like they do in college.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they more so, they just in the city. So it's like when I see you out, they just out. It's not really
you
like.
in college, like you working towards something 9 times out of 10. You trying to be this, or you trying to work to be that. I get what you're saying. But if somebody just living in Baltimore, they probably just.
That's what I'm saying. See, college, they be figuring shit out too fast. It be too much.
That's because they ain't got time. They ain't got time. They on some. I'm trying.
They be having options. I be getting mad.
So I ain't got time. If you not on this level, then you got.
You can't even fuck with that. But see, niggas gotta start being like that too. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Cause some of these bitches, they bad. They got terrible.
They got, and a lot of girls or women, they actually got shit going for themselves. They doing their own thing. So if you not got this shit figured out or look like it, then they ain't give you no rap.
Nah, that's a fact. I'm telling you. Listen. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. City girls is still down 100. Y'all doing bad. I'm on y'all ass. I'm really on y'all ass this episode because I have a lot of women on the show. So when women come on the show, they always vouch for the women. And then the niggas, I just think niggas are naturally toxic. I think it's just a little bit of toxicity that's on every nigga. It just keep it fresh. It just keep it new and fresh and friendly, you know, on a date. You never know what you might get with that nigga.
Yeah, like, I think people like when that shit's spontaneous or real. Like, you don't know if a nigga going, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Or if he's just gonna be cool with you.
Or challenge you, like, if a nigga go with the flow with everything, a girl not gonna fuck with that. Woman not gonna fuck with a nigga that go with the flow.
Just like, I'm not fucking with a bitch that's just a yes woman all over.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all fucking down bad. Okay, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Cause we moving into the summer. Spring break is over. Y'all went on y'all spring break trips and y'all had a good time.
And Miami.
Yeah. Y'all had a good time. Wherever y'all went, y'all had a good time. Stop inviting these bitches to these trips that y'all do not like. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
No.
Just to make the fucking Airbnb cheaper.
But that's a thing.
I want them to stop.
Cause women will go on trips with 10 deep, but they not really all cool.
No, and they ain't never even been all cool.
Oh, I know you from such and such, so we just gonna go.
Wrong. These bitches will go on a trip that they have never even all been in the same room before.
When shit go left, like somebody not trying to pay for a motherfucking meal or some shit. Oh, I don't fuck
Don't it always come down to money though?
It come down to money.
Don't it always come down to money?
It's always the person that don't want to spend no money on the trip.
Right.
The person that don't give a fuck. I'm here for the trip, so I'm
spending. So I'm spending. But then you got the bitch that's arguing with her boyfriend the whole time. Right. Now they not really mad when you argue with your boyfriend on the balcony at the hotel or at the Airbnb, because you could get away from them. Yeah. Now when we in the fucking Uber,
like in the public ass place and shit.
We is on South Beach.
Right, and you want to be arguing with this motherfucker.
Are you fucking stupid? Then you got the one that say, I'm over it, I want to go home.
Right.
What are you talking about? We just got here.
Exactly.
And nothing has even really happened. It's not even that deep for you to be that mad.
Settle down.
But see, let me tell you the one that I hate the most. Because them, I can deal with them. I hate the one that's dick pressed. I hate dick pressed bitches. I hate women who get around just it don't even have to be niggas. It could be other women.
Right.
And just feel like they gotta fuck. Or it gotta be sexual. Or you gotta bend over. Or you gotta pull your titties out.
Or some shit just to get some type of attention.
Or you gotta get belligerently drunk to the point where you can't control yourself.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I hold women to a higher standard. I know it's a double standard, but I do.
Yeah.
I feel like a nigga get drunk, it's just like, alright nigga, get your shit together. But a woman gets drunk, it's distasteful, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta carry your shit differently.
A sloppy nigga drunk is just like, oh, he's sloppy.
Yeah.
Or you look at a woman a certain way, if she's sloppy drunk, I mean, I don't, like you said, like, I do hold them up to a higher standard too, but I feel like, women carry themselves a certain way, that's what attracts men. So if you just on some, I'm sloppy, drunk, everything falling off, stuff like that, somebody gonna look at somebody's side eye more so than a nigga, you feel me, that's just sloppy drunk.
So what you feel like getting you the most lit the quickest? Like tequila.
You said what is?
Yeah, like what's getting you the most lit the quickest? Tequila, whiskey, cognac.
That Casamigos shit, that shit really gets you there. Yeah.
I don't like the fact that Casamigos is cheaper than Don Julio.
And yeah, and so it's
I don't
like,
fuck with that.
but I feel like the cheaper that shit is, the more quicker that shit gets you.
But it do though, cause Everclear, if you ain't never drank Everclear, don't do it. Just
Everclear. See, we used to
do
mix
it.
that shit with the blue juice in college.
See,
I can't.
You gotta put them on. You have to let them know, cause niggas don't really know who you are. We done had 2 Qs on the show, so you gotta let niggas know.
I can't say the whole formula to how they make blue juice. That's just against the code. But you know, certain people.
But it definitely got a little splash of Everclear.
They got a little splash of Everclear in there usually, and that shit gets you right though. Like you know it.
I'm speaking wholeheartedly. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, and honestly, true. Love the bros.
Alright.
Love the Kappas. The Alphas hold a really special place in my heart.
Okay. What be
But the Sigmas.
Yeah.
The Sigmas, my dad's a Sigma too. The Sigmas is different. Yeah, for sure. My dad's a Sigma. My mom's actually a Delta as well. So cool. My family, so we get down like that. The Sigmas, let me tell you something. When you go to a Sigma day party, I'm going to just give you a little rundown on how that shit going to go, okay? Now one, it's going to be a lot of strolling. These niggas literally have a stroll to any song that you think, or you think. They got to stroll to that shit. They know some shit that can fit into that shit. You feel me? The food is going to hit every single time. It's more than just the chicken. Because I feel like the bros got the chicken, but the Sigmas, this is full platters,
nigga.
We're
talking about a whole meal.
Yeah, they're talking about macaroni and cheese.
Like you said, like people know, like, okay, the Q's known for that chicken.
Yeah.
That's they staple. Like, you go somewhere, with the chicken, I want to go.
For sure.
I fuck with the Q's at my school. Like, so we know, like, we going to this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. We gonna get into that, but Bowie State is different.
Yeah, Bowie State.
Bowie State is different. You know I go hard for Morgan, but Bowie State is different.
And I fuck with Morgan too, but you know.
Nah, Bowie's different.
Yeah, but like you said, like the Q's known for that chicken. Now the Sigmas, we gonna come at you with a whole bunch. You gonna get a brunch meal, like you gonna.
I'm saying, and they gonna have enough for you to get seconds, and this is where some of y'all other Greeks be making me mad. It don't be enough for me. Well, I'ma always get seconds, but it don't be enough for everybody to get seconds. The Sigmas, I'm talking about, you can take a plate home.
Right.
You damn near can take a fucking plate home, and the blue juices.
Nah, that blue juice, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that shit is different.
That's our shit. Like that. That's probably the best juice. Like, and I done had everybody's shit. And I'm not even trying to be biased.
Yeah.
Like the blue juice don't really miss. Like
it don't.
It just be good.
It don't.
And it sneak up on you. Like
that's a fact.
So everybody fuck with it because it's not too strong. It's not too light. Like that shit really.
Nah, that it's like if you don't know, it's almost like jungle juice. But see, people, depending on where you're from, they consider jungle juice something differently. Yeah. I'm like, anything that you are mixing together, there's 2 or 3 things, 4 things, that's jungle juice. Yeah. For sure, niggas be trying to put a name on that shit. Nah. Them little cups y'all be selling, that be fucking jungle juice. It don't even be no Hennessy in that shit. No, I'm gonna be honest.
All cheap shit, fucking.
It don't even be no Hennessy and that mango Rita, that Henny thinking happen shit. I'm not buying.
It be Evan Williams.
Bro, and it be Jack Daniels.
Right, it be Jack Daniels.
It be giving Jack Daniels. It don't be giving Hennessy.
Honey Jack.
At all. But I don't see. I'm on y'all ass. This summer y'all better come correct. Yeah. Because y'all be selling $15 drinks. I'm halfway through this shit.
Right, in the sippy cups too.
In a fucking sippy. First of all, I don't want to see no more the Ziploc cups. Right. Cause I feel like you being cheap. That's how I feel like you taking it easy way out.
You had time.
You had time. You knew exactly what the vibe was. You already knew what it was.
Figure out your plan.
That's what I'm saying.
All the pandemic.
But you know, niggas ain't do shit during the pandemic for real, bro.
Yeah.
Real niggas did.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be one of them. Like I was on my shit. I'm trying to get better at everything I do. So when shit open up, outside popping up. Yeah, my DJ, I got better at DJing. My music's better. Like everything better.
How did you really step into? So I'm gonna tell you a little secret. But like. All the way up until my sophomore year in college when I transferred to Morgan. I didn't want to be a rapper, but I like rapped. Yeah. Like I just made music like on my computer and shit, like would like tell my friends and shit like that. Yeah. So for us to connect, like me being a host and you being a DJ and us being like family, and then for you to drop the Not Bad for a DJ and the shit to really hit, like let niggas know like how that shit really came about, because in my opinion, it's not on you, it's in you. Like this is something that's really been a part of who you was. Yeah. You was just now tapping into it type shit.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. I was rapping in like middle school for like homeboys. I was rapping like we would like every time niggas would come over, it'd end up in a cypher or some shit. But I ain't taking it serious. Cause I'm the type of nigga, I don't like doing what everybody do. Yeah. When I got to college, that's when I discovered DJing. Shout out to Jeter. He got me right. He taught me how to DJ for real. And I'm the type of person, like, when I learn how to do some shit, I'm trying to be the best nigga at it. So I'm getting right on the DJing for real. And as I got better with DJing, as I got, like, more people know me as a DJ. You feel me? I started like realizing like a lot of niggas that make music, like I can do that. Like shit you saying in a song, I could have said that shit, and I be saying that shit. So
and I could do it better.
Right. So I'm like, I might as well, cause I got to a point in my life where I was like, I don't want to leave no talent I got untapped. Like I don't want to not try some shit, regret. Like, oh, I could have did this. So I said, let me try the music thing out for real. I had my man's Yew Vs. He make music, so I would go to the studio with him all the time.
Okay.
One time, niggas got me to record something like freestyle type shit. And I recorded it, like, oh, you tough.
Right, like this shit hard.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? And then I kept doing certain shit. Like, I started actually taking that shit more serious for real. And I said, I got enough songs to make an EP. I might as well do that shit. So then I had the Not Bad for the DJ drop. Because, like, even though I DJ, you feel me, the music gonna hit. So,
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, and I got that shit from Lamar Jackson for real.
Okay.
Yeah, he Ravens quarterback if you don't know and shit, but people always be like, he a running back. They try to put him in the box.
Oh, like not bad for a running back.
Yeah, so they say not bad for a running back.
Okay.
But he a quarterback, you feel me? So he can do this, but you feel me, his numbers still speak for itself.
Absolutely.
So when I dropped the EP, I wanted to be like, oh wow, his music hard. I know he a DJ, you feel me? But he still got some fire music. So that's when I did that for real.
Nah, that shit, I fuck with that shit. I respect that shit 100% because I try to tell niggas, like, even when it comes to me, like, Take 3K is so many different people inside of me, like, you will literally never fucking know.
Right, and that's what's tough about you and I, for real, because, like, we ain't just a host.
Yeah, or DJ.
Got more to offer.
And I was just talking about that on my last show, like, being multifaceted. Like, for example, I'm real big on community service. Like, honestly, I love the community. I love youth development, enrichment, and things like that. And so I know me growing up, I know things that I wanted to see and things that I did see that I want to keep seeing.
Right.
So like something that I do want to start is like a summer basketball league.
Right.
But I could really play basketball for real. So it's like, so it's like, right, so they don't understand that, like, this is just not something I'm trying to do. Like, this shit is really inside of me, and having a passion behind the shit really takes you a long way because the people can see through the fake. I'm telling you, if you look at the music, in any industry that you want to go into, anybody who is at the top and they are successful, they have weathered the storm.
Right.
I'm telling you
that. Through a whole bunch of people saying, you can't do this shit.
Absolutely.
Like, this ain't for you. Like,
I was watching a Nip interview, and the one thing that he said that has always stuck with me, he's like, he's like, I never did nothing different. Yeah. I just didn't quit. Yeah. Like, I literally went through every emotion that that there is. I just didn't give up. Yeah. And that's the thing. People don't be having a passion and shit. People want to do shit because it's cool.
Right.
They want to do shit because it's popular. Even like Offset. Bro, I'm not even from, I love Baltimore. I fuck with they shit so tough, so fucking hard. These niggas are doing drops every week. Right. It's feeling like every fucking day. Right. It's creative, it's new, it's fresh.
It's consistent for real.
You feel me? And you could tell that it's a passion behind this shit. This person, they don't give a fuck about making clothes. They give a fuck about making people feel good.
Right, and people wanting to actually put that on. Like,
right, and people wanting to associate themselves with that brand. So, I'm gonna ask you a question. You probably gonna think it's wild. But I just gotta know. Do you feel like it's gay for a nigga to get his ass ate?
Yes.
Okay.
That's I mean, I'm gonna retract. Cause for real, for me personally, I ain't getting with it. But some niggas, they might be cool with that shit for real, and that's on them. So I ain't here to be like, oh nah, nigga, you.
Alright, you want some.
That's just for me, I can't get with it for real. Cause it's like, what you gonna have your legs to your fucking that's,
I don't really know. I don't really know how it works. I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. I watch a lot of porn. I watch a lot of porn, and I don't watch lesbian porn. I've never watched lesbian porn. That shit do not hit at all.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. I feel like niggas who like lesbian porn, they just want to see two women be involved with each other because lesbian sex and lesbian porn is two totally different things. That's why I can't fuck with it because I'm really a lesbian. So I'm like, this shit fake.
I know how this shit.
Yeah, I know how this shit go. But like regular porn, I'm seeing the dick going in the vagina look pretty fucking real to me. That's like shit looks real to me. This shit is in. Right. It be, bro, niggas be getting their ass ate crazy on porn. No. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying it's gay or it's not gay. I don't really know, but then niggas be saying like the goosh, right? That's what it's called? Yeah. The goosh? That's pretty close though, right?
It's close, but it's not.
But it's not it. It's not it.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not the actual, you feel me? That's a space between. So
it's a little, it's a little leverage.
That's the gray area.
That right there, that's the line between being gay and being straight. Yeah, that's the very thin line between being your game being straight, nigga.
After that, for real, it's like it get forced. You got to. So at that point, you gotta help her get to that point. So you gotta probably lift your legs up or some shit, and I don't know. It's just not.
It's the lifting the legs up feel, and I can respect that. Any nigga out here getting their legs lifted up,
like, cause other than that, what you gonna do? Arch your back? Come on now, hold on.
Faded away, and it was crazy to me, like looking at it now versus looking at it then. Like, damn, like back then, I was really hurt by that shit. You feel me? But that's the game and that's the industry, and I feel like that right there is what separates the goods from the greats. And it's not about being cocky or not being humble, but I feel like when God places something on somebody, they know.
Right.
In the beginning, because I was really at a place where it's like I felt like I knew I was good, but I felt like because I wasn't at the place that I wanted to be, it was just like, nigga, you're not there yet. Yeah. You're not working hard enough. Right. So I appreciate the love that y'all giving me, but I gotta work harder. I need more. Right. And to me, that right there is what separates the goods from the greats.
I ain't gonna lie, I had somebody tell me that. Like, somebody really was like, my man, he like a mentor for real. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, like the shit, all the shit you do, like it's really tough, like it's hard or whatever, but you're not gonna be lit or you're not gonna get to the next level until you really fuck with yourself to the point where you don't care what somebody say about it. Like, you be too focused on, oh damn, somebody gonna say this shit weak, or somebody gonna say, oh, he doing this like everybody else. When you get to the point where you so confident in your shit, you don't care what nobody say, that's when your shit gonna start to go up.
Being confident in your own shit. So we're gonna play a little game, cause I know you lit enough now. So I know you lit enough. It's called. It's real simple. Alright. It's just word association.
Word association.
So I'm gonna give you a word, and then you just gonna do a song. A song that got that word in it.
I'm cool with that.
So it's just that's it. It's real straight to the point.
Hopefully, I don't want.
So the first one, I ain't even gonna lie. You gave me the inspiration. So we're gonna go lovers and friends. Shout out to Alter.
Tell me again, my baby. Oh, I gotta know, baby. Oh, yeah. Tell me again. Make sure you're right. Oh, before we leave. Oh, it's a good look, baby.
Really good. I don't know if that's a word.
Say it. It's probably not.
That's probably not.
It's probably not.
I messed up some words in there, but.
Next one. We're gonna go with trap.
Trap?
Yeah, trap.
Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapped out the bando.
Okay, alright. Bet. We're gonna go, let's do drink.
Wake up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone.
That's that shit right there. That's that shit right there.
Smoking? Yeah,
right. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's go ratchet.
Oh damn, Megan shit.
Get ratchet, let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet, ayy. Let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet. Let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet, ayy. Let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet. Let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet, ayy. Big up.
I bet.
I be spinning that shit.
Nah, that shit fire. And then cause you ratchet wrong, so it's just already. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Right.
It's a shout out to DJ Ratchet too, cause DJ Ratchet was one of Cardi B first DJs. I don't know if he's still Cardi B DJ.
I spoke to him before for real.
Me too. When I actually linked with him when Cardi did. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas. Before Cardi B blew up, Morgan State was the first school, the first HBCU that ever booked Cardi.
Okay, stamp that real quick.
Listen, and it was followed by Bowie State. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Clint the plug for making it happen for us. But nah, definitely shout out to DJ Ratchet. But I ain't gonna lie. Stamping that, like, cause I feel like ratchet is such a common word, but to really stamp it and like make it a part of you.
Good thing, and I ain't gonna lie, I got that shit in high school.
Okay.
They was calling me ratchet in like 11th grade, like on a track team, like 11th grade.
Oh, they like you ratchet, bro.
But that shit came from, you ain't even gonna believe where that shit came from. It came from the motherfucking Emmanuel Hudson.
OMG, what do she have on? She ratchet. Her lace front is all wrong.
She ratchet.
That little whole shit, like, cause I had dreads in high school and shit. So this one girl on the track team I was cool with, she used to be like, "Oh, you look like Emmanuel Hudson." Anybody with dreads,
Okay.
they would say.
And then you was dark skinned too.
Right. So they used to make a little joke. So we used to sing that song all the time. So like, by like 11th grade year, high school, they called me Ratchet on the track team, and I made that shit my name on like social media. After that, like when I started doing shit that went kind of somewhat viral and shit, people would be like, "Oh, you Ratchet Rome from Vine, or you Ratchet Rome from Instagram," and people only would know me as Ratchet Rome. Niggas ain't saying my whole government, so I said, fuck it. Everything I named myself, Ratchet Rome, when it comes to making music, DJing, Ratchet Rome.
All that. So with that being said, this week for Free Game Friday, and it ties perfectly into who you are and being Ratchet Rome. What would be your free game to how to stand out from the crowd? Naturally. Not force it, not have to feel like you gotta buy this or you gotta do that, but you could just walk into a room and you could just command the attention just naturally.
I feel like naturally, doing some shit that you fuck with. I know this shit sounds simple, but doing some shit that you fuck with, not that you seen somebody post on Instagram that you feel like you're supposed to like, or doing some shit that you feel like you should be doing at your age, like doing shit you fuck with, because when you're doing shit like that, that's when you get the confidence from. People can see your confidence. When you walk into a room, people can tell when you're not confident because you're looking at the ground, or you kind of ducking the eye contact from motherfuckers. But when you walk in a room, you already know you the shit. You can tell when motherfuckers peeping it. Like, okay, they looking at me. They know I know I look like I'm good. Or I know I look good. Shit like that. So when you doing some shit that you confident in, and you doing some shit that you really like to do, then I feel like when it get to that point, that's when you can go up. Like when you copying or doing some shit somebody else like, that shit ain't gonna last long. Like it ain't going to sustain nowhere because you're not doing that shit for you. And when it get down to it, even if you make millions off that shit, that's when motherfuckers be unhappy about their shit. Like they did music or they did a sport, but they still not happy because they ain't do that shit because they wanted to do that shit.
See? Nah, that's facts. I would probably say I definitely agree with everything that you said. Just knowing yourself.
Right, yeah.
Learning yourself. You feel me? Like, I feel like a lot of us, depending on how we may have grown up and experiences we may have been through in our life, it's definitely formed us to who we are, because I feel like we are just a collection of our experiences.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes we can give too much credit to how we were raised and not take enough responsibility to how we want to live in the life. You feel me? Because I feel like our quality of life is always going to be determined on us.
Right.
When Judgment Day comes, it doesn't matter who my mom was.
Right.
It doesn't matter who my dad was. It doesn't matter. Right. It all matters on what you do. And for me, growing up as an only child, I took a lot of things like on my shoulders. It was like, I got to do this for me because I don't have nobody else to carry that weight. I was also raised by my dad. So naturally enough, it was very emotionless. Right. So I feel like because I had to be a certain way, it took me a minute. But it took me a minute to learn who I was. Right. And because it took me a minute to learn who I was trying to figure out like, why do shit keep going wrong in my life, Tay? Like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, oh shit, I'm the problem. Right. Like it's not all of this other shit that's going on.
Taking responsibility.
It's really me.
Right.
And so I really had to sit by myself and reflect on that. You feel me? I feel like as we grow up, a lot of people become serial daters. It's not even like serial relationships. It's just like you just continuously fucking with people back to back to back to back, just and it's no right because you trying to mask some shit.
You trying to fill a void, or you trying to make you feel like you meeting a certain status because you got a person or something like that.
Right, and it's crazy that on a emotional side, on an intimate side, could translate into your career, into your passion. Like everybody is not meant to be a star. Everybody's not meant to be a millionaire. Everybody's not going to be rich. Like there are literally some people that are designed to work 9 to 5s. Like it's not a disrespect. Right. There's a janitor. There's a job for it because there's somebody that should be doing it. Right. And it's not a disrespect, but I feel like people get consumed with what they see. And I can't blame social media because before social media it was TV. And it was what people see on TV and the flashy this and flashy that. The difference back then was that, oh, these people came from a family of money. These people married into money. These people are rappers, they are singers, or they are doing something that is making them money in some type of way. Right. Then boom, Instagram pops up. And you can make money just off being
Right.
pretty.
Okay.
Not even really being pretty.
Just a body and a face. You can make money off of that. Like,
And that shit, and it not even be real. And I feel like as people, especially black people, because I could really give a fuck about anybody else. I'm gonna be honest with you. For black people, we gotta do better. We need to want more in our lives than just what the fuck, like tangible shit.
The part. That's
looking the part.
Like when people go on trips or when people like do things, they don't. I feel like a lot of times they don't really do it to enjoy it.
Right.
They do it so it can look like they had fun. Like if you're on a party and you recorded half the party, you ain't really go to the party.
Yeah.
You recorded the party. Like
can you remember some of the littest nights that we done had? And I'm like, bro, does anybody have anything?
Yes.
That shit was lit.
Like it's been events that I done DJ or events like you said, like you a part of, but nobody got no footage of it.
That's
all
real
you got
fun.
is your mental, and those be the most fun nights for real. The shit that you got on camera might not be like you just lucked up and got it. Like most of the time, the shit you recorded yourself, you ain't really enjoy it because you was too focused on trying to capture that shit.
I definitely say this summer, make real memories. Like after being on lockdown for almost 2 years, you at this point should have figured out what is important and what is not important to you, what you value and what you don't value, and really the life that you want to live. So make sure that you're doing shit that's pushing you towards that level. Like it's really no time to waste. Unfortunately, people are dying every day, not even just from COVID, but just from life. Like it's real life shit really happening. So appreciate the things that you appreciate. And I know that shit might sound crazy, but
don't
let it go over your head.
Right, that's real though.
Facts. Listen, episode 8, we got the great DJ Ratchet Rome in the fucking building. We doing big things. Listen, make sure y'all subscribing, y'all tapping in. We got big things on the motherfucking way. Big surprises coming. Listen, episode 10 is gonna be crazy. And we 2 episodes away. We definitely getting Ratchet episode 10.
For sure.
We doing it for Rome for shit show.
That's it.
I appreciate you, bro.
Alrighty.